Hi guys, I'm Maddie Matt. Welcome back to my channel. We explore the wonders of makeup, skincare, beauty, fragrance, unboxing, and more. And for today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys none other than my first impression on the GloWish Skin Tint by Huda Beauty. So if that's of interest to you, stick around and enjoy the show. Guys, so for today I'm going to be doing my reviewing and giving my first impression on the GloWish by Huda Beauty, which is a skin tint, and it's supposed to be a multi-dew. Now I don't know how great that is for the summer, because some people that have combination and oily skin, I don't know if they'll benefit from this, but according to what they're saying, every skin type basically benefits from it, but we'll see. So the reason I got this is because obviously it's new, and one of the reasons as well is because sometimes in the summer I don't like wearing foundation, just like clogging up my pores, and given the fact that the humidity, the heat kind of open up your pores more. So sometimes maybe I just want to like clear that imperfections, and that's why I got this basically. Now, one thing I will say about her skin foundations, and even though this one is more of a skin tint, is that they tend to oxidize, so I'm hoping this does not do the same. And I don't know. Like I said, guys, this is my favorite foundation by Fenty Beauty. The Pro Filter Hydrating one. My shade 290 matches exactly, and I mean like pinpoint exactly to my skin tone. And looking at it, they're not the same. And yes, I did get a medium tan, and that's because me being out in the sun lately, this is starting to go a little bit light on me, the Fenty Beauty one. So I said, let me go with this color to see, because again, that's one thing I hate about foundation in the summer, is that if you're out there traveling and soaking up some sun, it's hard to predict what your skin tone is going to be right after. So I don't know, I'm in for a ride, so we'll see. So I'll give you guys a little quick rundown and see what it says. It's a fragrance-free light coverage, so it's supposed to be light, but I heard some of the reviews said that it was not light at all, that it was medium. So yeah, keep that in mind. Light coverage skin tint foundation that instantly brightens with near natural undertones and leaves skin with a dewy finish. So it's supposed to, the finished look is supposed to be radiant, it's supposed to be light, it's a liquid formulation. So yeah, so first up, I'm gonna prep my skin just because I always have to. I don't know if I should be using this primer. It's the Hello Fab Coconut Skin Smoothing Primer Moisturizer. But again, my skin is a little bit dry right now, so why not? And normally I just go in with my fingers. Every now and then I use the brush, but again, I'm not wearing no type of foundation. Nothing. Just got my eyebrows done. That's it. And I don't mean done, I mean like I filled them in with a color pencil. So let's see. And then next, I am going to use this Sephora brush. If I could take this little sticky little tape here that is still on there. But anyways, it's the Sephora brush number 56. This is what it looks like. It's a Pro Flawless it's supposed to have like a airbrush finish to it, so I figure why not. I'm going to use the brush instead of the sponge because I want to see how well it performs. So again, very similar tubing. This one, it looks like this is 1.35 ounces and this one is 1.8. Again, not that I'm making a comparison, I'm just giving you guys like like a view of what it looks like. This one's carries more, but this one is like a longer tube. Has a pump, of course, and I kind of like that it has like a shimmer to it, like the lid has like a little shimmerness to it. So all right, let's see. I'm just gonna put it on my hand. My hands are clean, and okay, it's giving me a hard time. You guys see this, right? There we go. I'm not making that up. All right, so I'm just gonna lightly dab in. It looks like on the brush, looks a little bit kind of dark. And according to what they were saying, this is Huda's color. Again, I got number 6, which is a medium tan. I'm just gonna lightly dab. Oh boy, this is definitely not my shade. And I can see it being very orangey. But we'll see. We'll give it a little swirl and see how it is. That's the sucky part about it too. Like, you know how, like, I don't know if you guys been going to like Ulta and Sephora, like you can't try anything, so it's kind of hard to tell. Again, the one, I think it was number 5, it would have been a little bit too light for me, so that's why I kind of went with this color, especially given the fact that it's summer. Well, damn near summer basically. But yeah, I've been collecting some sun here where I'm at, so okay. I will say this, I look very orangey in my opinion. And guys, trust me, it may seem like I'm going really hard, but I'm really not. Okay, so okay, it is fragrance free. It is vegan as well. Let me see it. Yes, it's, I believe it says it's vegan. Yeah, and the directions basically just says wear alone or for all over healthy glow. Apply to center of face and blend outward. Oops, I did not do that. I guess you're supposed to apply to center and blend outwards. Okay, so it does give you a minimum coverage in my opinion, based on what I'm looking at. I don't know, does this look like my color? I don't know. Guess I won't tell till I go outside, because lighting here can be very tricky, obviously. Okay, so I'm just trying to... Okay. Should I go for another pump? Maybe over here, just a tiny little pump to kind of cover this area to my right a little bit. Okay, so I'm just blending outward like she said. Well, it says, I'm sorry. All right, and there you have it. It does seem very hydrating. It does look gooey. I wouldn't say it's like a glow in my opinion, just because I mean, if you're kind of oily, you do have a glowness, if that makes sense, because you're oily, right? But I don't know, guys. Again, I like foundation, obviously, and again, the skin tint is just to kind of like give you that, you know, just the minor kind of coverage, if that makes sense. And so far, this one is doing what it says it's supposed to do versus the Fenty Beauty one. I just don't, my only fear of this is that it's going to oxidize. And if I go outside and I turn super orange, I'm going to be returning this, obviously. But I kind of want to like wait, just because I know in the summer I tan. So I don't know what to think of it. Yeah, I mean, of course, this I just applied. I have to kind of leave it on for a few hours, see what it does. So far, as I'm looking, it's very minimal. Obviously, I can see that it's giving me some sort of coverage. I do look dewy. In certain areas, though, I do look a little bit greasy. Again, it could be because I did use this primer. It all depends. So maybe I should have never used a primer with it. I don't know. I mean, I will have to try and go along as I go. Obviously, applying this, like play with it, not wear a moisturizer here and there. Maybe try another moisturizer if, you know, applying it without a moisturizer doesn't work. So far, okay. It doesn't look, okay, so I got a little bit nervous because when I did pump it on my hand, it did look a little bit dark. But so far as I blended it outwards as it told me to do so, it doesn't look bad. I will say it's supposed to even your texture, and I don't really see that. If anything, I can see my pores a little bit more. I can see certain areas that I was kind of able to get away with it, you know, with maybe like if I wear a mask, no one would notice or something. But I noticed that my pores look a little bit bigger, so I'm not sure about that part there. So let me just make sure. Yeah, it's supposed to give you like an even texture, but I don't see that right now, and at least in this area right here, not my T-zone, but this area. But again, I'm gonna, you know, do a wear test. I'm gonna test this out for a few hours, and I will come back later and give you guys my final thought and opinion on this. So I will see you guys in just a little bit. Alright guys, so I'm back after wearing this for a few hours. I was able to find my Fenty Beauty Easy Drop Tint, Skin Tint, sorry. So my shade for the Fenty Beauty is shade 11, and for the Huda, I decided to go with the 6, which is a medium tan. Now, in comparison, I will say this. I am very shiny over here and around my, like, the outer portions of my nose, kind of towards my cheek. At first I was a little bit scared because I thought that it was gonna oxidize, but so far it looks fine. It didn't oxidize, and I'll throw some pictures up here so you guys can see, because I was actually outside with the mirror looking, you know, every so often to make sure it wasn't oxidizing anywhere, and no, it looks pretty much the same. I am very glowy, that's what I will say. Very shiny. I look, to be honest, I look a little bit greasy. So keep in mind, if that's something that you do not want, you might have this effect, if it, you know, if it makes sense. In comparison, this one retails for $29.50 and this one $37. Now, this one does have a little bit more, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, this is a 1.8 ounce, and then this one is a 1.35 ounce. So you get a little bit more worth your money. Overall, I'll give you the pros. As you can see by the pictures that I posted, it did give me some sort of like little flawless finish, with the exception of me being like a little bit greasy here and there. But then again, being outside, you get sweaty, you know, and so forth. Overall I do like it better than the Fenty one. Sorry, Fenty fans out there. This one just did not cut it for me. I do still wear it every now and then, just because, I mean, I did pay my money, and you know, I'm not gonna return it because I used more than, I've used like 1/4 of it already. So yeah, so the GloWish by Huda Beauty, I did like overall. The pros, you know, it does give me like some sort of flawless finish, and it does, you know, kind of like a little airbrush effect. But then again, it could have been my brush. It did cover some certain areas where I have like blemishes. It didn't fully cover me completely. Maybe I would have to kind of go back in there and kind of build it up, but I didn't want to, obviously, because it's supposed to be like some, you know, it's supposed to be light. It's supposed to be a light coverage. Now the cons, I will say this. I was noticing that while I was out there, my pores around this area here, they looked a little bit enlarged. I don't know why. I'm like, is that something, you know, just something that I did? I don't know. Maybe you guys can't tell off camera, but like if I look up closely with my mirror, I do see my pores a little bit like enlarged around this area. What else can I say? I think that and the price. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, it's roughly $40, you know, and it's pretty expensive. But then again, all her products are pretty expensive in my opinion. What else can I say? So yeah. I think that's pretty much it. Like, again, I don't mind it if this is like something, if I don't want to wear makeup, if I want to just go out quickly, you know, kind of throw something on so people don't see all my, you know, blemishes and so forth. It does the job. It does what it's supposed to do. Again, I don't know how I feel about the glowiness around here, because I do kind of look greasy in my opinion. But I don't know, maybe trying a matte primer might work. I don't know. I would have to test it out and see, you know, along the road, like what works best with it. But as of now, I kind of like it. I do like it. I was like, again, I was afraid that it was gonna be too dark, it was gonna oxidize. It really did not. I mean, I don't know, comment down below in the pictures and let me know, you know, based on the pictures that I posted, does it look like my color? I think it did. I don't know. Yeah, so again guys, I like it. I would not be returning it because I am keeping it, and I will be testing it out some more and experimenting some more with it. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. Are you guys gonna get this? Do you guys even like skin tint? I mean, to each his own, right? I mean, some people do, some people don't. Are you guys gonna get it, by the way? Because I don't know, I like it. So I don't know, comment down below and let me know what you guys think. Let me know if it does look like my skin tone. And yeah guys, I will see you guys on my next one. Bye guys.